Hey everyone, my name is Gamer Corey, and welcome back to another Minecraft guide episode. Hopefully you guys are having a fantastic day. Myself, it's all right. I'm really excited to get this project started though. This thing is going to be one heck of a project, so I really can't wait to get completely started on this base. Ooh, that sun is setting down over there. It's gonna get night. And mobs are going to be all around us. But anyway, let's go and talk a little bit about what we're going to be doing in today's episode. So the first thing that we're actually going to be doing is we're going to actually head off to the, let's see, where am I at? They're up there. I just took a screenshot. I didn't mean to take a screenshot. Gosh, the vibrations, they make me crazy. Anyway, no, we're going to be heading up to the farm. The Piglin farm that we actually created in the last episode. I decorated it. I made some modifications and we will go over them. Fortunately, I don't really have any scaffolding up there or anything like that, so we're just going to have to kind of fly around and show you guys what exactly I changed. We're going to sleep. And then this is where my storage system is going to go. Now, this wall does need to get pushed back about like 5 blocks that way, maybe 6 or something like that. So we definitely are going to have to do that. But I'm going to show you guys kind of what I'm planning on doing so far at my base here. Now, I don't know if I've actually ever given away exactly what I'm like, hey, this is what we're going to be building. This is my theme. I am actually going with a castle. Now, I haven't done any type of Minecraft castle in pretty much since like day one. The first time that I ever played Minecraft, I built a castle. Obviously, I can be honest, guys looking at my eyes, it was pretty crappy. I mean, it was pretty crappy, let's be honest. So I've taken some inspiration from a lot of different pictures around the internet to build what I'm going to be building. You guys can actually see a little bit of my outline, which again, that's just a rough outline of what we're going to be doing. It's definitely not boxy. It's going to have a lot of towers, a lot of these little guys standing up. This is going to be like the main area coming in. That'll be like the main gate right there. Then it's going to have like this will all be kind of like, I don't even know what to call it, courtyard-ish style stuff inside of the walls. And then down actually where the village is at, I'm going to be building my own village with nice kind of medieval houses and things like that. But then you're going to walk in here. This will be a nice grand room. That is the minimum height of this room. Minimum height of this room right here. So when you walk in, it is going to be nice and grand, and then we're going to figure out how to actually get down into the sorting system, because this is going to be a floor right here, and it's going to go all the way across, and then you'll actually enter this area over in those corners over there. It's kind of what I'm thinking about doing right now, but we'll just have to figure that out when that time comes. I know the building that I'm building, so this is why I kind of like put an outline here, so I knew roughly how much area I needed to dig. But look at this. Look how tall this is. From the entrance into the castle, which is going to be, this is ground floor right here, down to this location. That's how deep I need to go. This is the floor. This isn't, I'm not going to be building one up. I have to dig this out to build a floor down in this area. So that is how tall this sorting system is going to be. I don't have it quite figured out. That's going to be the input of the entire system right here. This will be the on and off mechanism, and it's going to be able to be controlled from up top and down below. So we'll have a nice T flip-flop in there. This is my own design. I can't wait to actually get it built. That's what I'm going to be working on today, and I'm hoping to maybe get started on the input. We'll see how far I actually get. That's where the input's going to go, and then that's going to be the on and off mechanism. Then it's going to be all hopper based. It's going to be multi-item sorter, and this multi-item sorter, when we get into the actual building of it, I'm going to let you guys know, and I'm going to let you guys know now. It was actually it's Roskelian, I think that's how I pronounce it. Item sorter. I usually try to I try to look at videos and be like, I'm going to change this. I'm going to change that. Well, I'm adding my own input to it, right? And then I'm going to be using a different person's, because I wanted everything to be sorted out separately. So I kind of want to go over it now, but I want to kind of talk to you guys about it a little bit later. But so we're just going to quickly go over it. So at the top, you're going to have your input. At the very top, you can put in non-stackable items. So you can put in, you can put in your shovel. You can put stackable items in it. You can put your shulker boxes in it. You can put full, you can put empty, you can put whatever, and it will actually determine what everything is, and it will figure it out, and it will all separate. It will all separate. It's crazy, absolutely crazy what it can actually handle. And I think it was Samos the Sage is what his name is. But anyway, let's go and show you guys the end of, or the build of this, of the Piglin farm, because this is it. It honestly, guys, it turned out so incredibly good. We added like the little details with the floor. We got, you know, the piglins kind of doing their thing. I did unfortunately have to get rid of all of the entire rail carts because it just was not working for me. But look at this. This was 2 days ago that I built this, and I've only been running this portion of the farm for a little bit, and I ran it for like, I think it was like 2 hours, maybe a little bit longer. But oof, it is insane of what this thing can produce. And then I made it so that it's 1.16.2 ready, so that's why these 2 chests over here are empty. Starts here. You can see all the wonderful goodness that we're already getting, which is pretty insane. Which actually I need to grab a stack of that. Actually, I want to make some more ender chests. Then we got the non-stackable items, and I am still waiting to actually find another right hoe. I haven't got one of those yet. I would like to actually get another one. So let's go ahead and give you guys a little bit of an update of what we've got worked on so far, and this is our little bit of our contraption. So let me show you what this thing does. Obviously there's going to be 2 points of being able to turn everything on. There's going to be one up top, and there's going to be one down here, and there's also going to be a system that you're going to be able to drop items in over in this area. It will actually be sent up to the top. So there's going to be one basically on each level. So there's going to be one down here, one up top, one down here, and one up top. Now this one is if you automatically throw stuff in there, it will automatically go up. So I won't be able to have to create this entire system going up there again. But I want to input down here so that if I come down to the storage, if I'm working the storage, if I grab the wrong thing, you know, I can just kind of come over to this area, just bloop, throw it all in or whatever I need to do. And it will actually just take all my items, and then it will actually send it right back up to the very top of this entire contraption, and it will actually start to sort everything out. So if it's in individual items like I was saying earlier, or if you have a shulker box full of items, say like this one right here, it would read all of that in there. If you guys have a full shulker box, so say if this is open up and it's all 100% full of like stone, the 27 stacks of it, then it would actually get put into a different system. So it's going to read empty shulker boxes. It's going to read partially full shulker boxes. It's going to read completely full shulker boxes, and then it's going to read individual items as well. So let me show you how this system works and what I've created right here. So we obviously have an item elevator right here. This is our on and off switch. I want you guys to take real quick notice of what we got going on up there. So we've got no lights on up here and no lights here, but we click on this button and you're gonna see that we're gonna get 2 lights on, which indicates when I come in at the top, if this is on, that means I know that this is turned on from down below. Now let's go ahead and turn this off here just real quick. You'll see that it'll actually get turned off again, which is absolutely fantastic. Then what we're going to do is we're going to come up top here and we can actually click on this button. We're going to get the same signal here. It's going to be a full signal, but only 2 lights are on down here. So if I happen to come down here and I forgot to turn that system off, I can actually see, oh, okay, the system was turned on, but it's turned on up there. So I actually wired it very, very nicely so that I can actually get in there. And now I could actually go back and change this. I didn't have to actually put things as close together as that. I could have actually dropped it down a lot more. Otherwise, it's just a torch tower. That's all it is. It's a torch up and a torch down. To do that, we have the item elevator. We've got the reader right here. And this is all it is. It's a little bit of some crazy redstone going on, but let me just kind of go around in here and hop up here. And I'm going to get rid of this one so I can jump over. Then we just have this is how it's all set up in here. And then this is ultimately our key flip-flop. And that's basically all that we really got going on. And then there's one up top as well. It's pretty much the same system as far as this component goes up top. And then I needed it to read so that when it comes down here, it's only sending a signal to this line, which that's what this does right here. And then it splits it. So when there's an item, when you push this button, this item will actually go into here. It will unlock this item real quick, and then we'll shove it in here, but then it will relock this hopper. This will sense it. This comparator will sense it. It will send out the signal through this block into this repeater, into this block, and then it will send it down to, it will split it both ways that way. So then it will obviously come down here and then go up there, and then it'll also come over here and send a signal there, and then it'll also send a signal up here and then up the torch tower, which is absolutely beautiful. And then the same thing for coming down, except for it can't power this block because the redstone just can't power it enough to go through, which is good. And same thing with this one. We could also get rid of that, and then that would be the same thing, but it really doesn't matter because the redstone can't ultimately go through it, so it doesn't really matter. All right, so we have the next little part of our system complete, and that is our indicator lamp. There is something sitting in a storage unit behind here. Now, I will make this a little bit bigger because I don't want to obviously just, a single chest. So I'll probably do a few of these lines to be 100% honest, like this, and then I'm probably going to lock them all just like this, but they'll all be sitting into, I want everything to be filtered into this one as much as possible, so I'll probably have it kind of go either back or wherever I'll have it go from. But I did put a couple items in here as a test, so you can see that there's 6, so that indicator lamp is on, and then we actually go ahead and push our button. That will, when there's no items in there, it will turn off, and then this thing will continue to do its process. And we go up to the top here and can go here. We can get our 6 items back, which is absolutely perfect. So that way, we now know when the system is on, and we know when there are items just waiting in the system to be complete. Now, I'm not really sure what I'm going to do for decoration, but this is kind of like something that I'm kind of thinking. However, I really can't see those very well, so I'm not really sure if I like that or not. I'm not really positive if I really, maybe I should go with something even completely different, even maybe like, maybe I could even go like nether brick. Theirs might be a really good option for that, to kind of get the different like colors to pop. Now this looks with the redstone lamp and then the spruce and the spruce wood stairs, it makes it look a little, I might even, this, I could actually make these blackstone because I do plan on using a lot of blackstone in the build. That actually might look really cool if I actually do that. Because right now, it just blends in with the background way too much unless I make the background, like even this block right here, make that all. I do that. I can make this blackstone with the button there, that blackstone, and then make a blackstone backdrop. Really make it like the dark, really eerie room. All right, so I've added the indicator lamp up there, and that's actually a nice little torch tower just going up there, letting us know that there is items into the system and ready to be input from here. So again, that's just ultimately converting the signal, and then it sends it off and over and then up right in between all of this to kind of use the space that we already have. So there's torch towers going everywhere. There's probably a lot simpler of a way to do all this redstone, but you know what? This is perfectly fine. This is my redstone, and this is what I like. But anyway, so pretty much opposite of what's down here, and I wanted to make it as symmetrical as possible in that area, and I think that actually turned out pretty good. I wasn't planning on doing that, and I was actually down here looking at this earlier, and I'm going, that's actually not centered, but now it actually is, because now I can build a nice little structure around this, and it will actually fit the theme very, very nicely. So I put 8 items into this chest right here. And again, I showed you guys earlier that all you have to do is actually click on this button. It will drain it. When that light goes off, it will mean that there's no more items in that chest anymore. And you can see it flashing right here, which means that there's items going through the system. It's done flashing. That means it's done. And if we come up to here, there is our 8 items right up top. So yeah, it's pretty nice and handy, and I can't wait to kind of get started with the multi-item sorter, which is going to go along here. And then I'm still trying to decide how I want to do it. If I want to do like a main one here. I know that right here and right here, well, this is going to be pushed back far enough so that you won't see it ever. But there will be an input here. But I'm thinking that I'm going to put some kind of system here. This will be where the empty shulker boxes will come. Or I could even make it so that there is, when you first walk into the room, there's the elevators that come down. Oh, that actually might work really good. So that might be my way to come in and out, is by building it right into these walls right here. Make this actually extend out just a little bit inside. Ooh, that actually might work. And then have a nice, that's actually, look at that. I mean, if you look at it, it's perfectly aligned. So then what I could do, build the same thing on this side, kind of like here. Then you would come down elevator. So I have 5. I might have to figure this out. But this gives me room for 2 different storages. I'm going to have to figure out how I want to do them. So I think I'm going to customize maybe some custom item storages, silos. And then one would be full shulker boxes, like right here. And then this one would be full or empty shulker boxes. So, and I want that to be able to go into there. And that, you know what? I think that will actually work out okay. Now, I am trying to think about the design of where I could potentially. I'm gonna have to be really careful about how I'm doing this, because I'm not gonna be able to get transportation lines everywhere, and I'm not sure if I'm gonna use hoppers for everything, or if I'll use like water streams for literally for everything. I guess we'll just have to kind of figure out what I'm going to be doing with that exactly. So we'll just have to kind of see, I guess. And then when you put the items in there, they're going to go through the item filter here, and then it's going to ultimately make it down to this chest here, and then all the items will go in. Empty shulker boxes, full shulker boxes. And I'm thinking about putting like regular item silos on this side, so that would be like stone, cobblestone, maybe some of the bulk wood that I might have, or things that you just have a lot of, like dirt, whatever, all that kind of stuff. But anyway, that's where I'm going to go ahead and end this episode. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. Sorry, I'm out of my Optifine, so I do apologize for that. But anyway, if you guys did enjoy the episode, you know what to do. Like, comment, and subscribe down below. It would help me out a lot and is greatly appreciated. But until next time, YouTube, you guys keep doing what you're doing because you're already doing it. And you guys stay gaming.